Alright, dude. My sister just passed me an Ocean Breeze pina colada. It's pretty good.
Fascinating.
And it will set the mood for the night, I believe. Alright.
Okay.
Now, what are we doing today, Shiki? Would you like to tell us?
I'm standing up and grabbing something.
I know, I guess I have to explain now. We're doing a power bottom list again with fairy tale characters, the sexiest shonen manga there ever was. Ocean Breeze is not too bad. I think it's the Blue McGinnis in it that I like. Yeah, I think it's the Blue McGinnis in it that I like in the pina colada.
Good for you. Anyway, I'm back.
All right, now that we're back, let's get this party started. Now, I guess we're gonna start off right with the Fairy Tale Guild with Natsu. Now,
You're not streaming. You're so bad at this.
what? I'm not. Oh, but I was streaming in the other chat, but then
You weren't streaming in that chat either. Or you did for like half a second.
yeah, I must have been for half a second before like I got booted. So anyway, we got Natsu Dragneel coming up with the first one. Natsu Dragneel. Now, isn't he just a Luffy clone? So wouldn't he go in Ace? It's like no, that's no.
Natsu is horny. And now the question of if he fucks or not is such an interesting one.
It is.
Because if it's anyone, it's Lucy. But the question of was it Lucy is one that's more complex than you may think.
It is kind of like left to the reader's imagination. Like you have some lines where just like, hey, what's a matter with seeing Lucy naked? I see her naked all the time, huh? Because like he constantly invades like her personal space as a gag. Yeah. But also you can read it as they do the kissy. They did the kissy behind.
I don't think you're supposed to read it that way. Is the thing.
No, but there are other examples such as, hey, Natsu's like dying right now. You have to like hug him for warmth. And then they do
disgusting.
So it's the Ocean Breeze pina colada. She gave me a little spoon to go with it.
Mm-hmm. No, but no. What I was gonna say is, what's interesting is Fairy Tail has a chapter where we get to see if a bunch of characters have canonically fucked or not, which is objectively hilarious. And Puff, don't stream yourself going to a pirate site. That's like the dumbest thing you've ever done. Don't do that.
Oh, fine.
I'll just talk about it. No, the problem is within that chapter. Within that chapter, the problem is during that, Lucy is laying naked on Natsu, so we don't actually see what's happening. But considering the fact that Natsu's half dead and Lucy is laying on him to help him, I think if he got hit by that, he would have just died. So I'm actually going to go out on a limb and say, pre-Sentry Quest at the very minimum, Natsu never fucked.
That's fair.
Now, has he fucked since Sentry Quest? Maybe, but I don't think so.
They keep teasing it. But it's like,
I think they're going to keep teasing it as long as they can.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. You're right about that. Okay, and next we got Lucy, who is probably in the same boat as Natsu.
I think she's a switch, not a top, though.
That is true because of her character development is the thing. This is her for like 90% of the manga.
Mm-hmm.
Until like, oh dude, she got the character development and like she learned
she's a switch.
Yeah, because this is like actually the most interesting like character stuff in like the whole manga is like Lucy like will use her feminine wiles out of desperation because she's like much weaker than the rest of the cast. So like when she does it, people can tell, oh, you're doing this because you have no other choice and you like don't even have any confidence in your fighting ability. And then like later on when she actually does get become a confident fighter, she can actually pull it off because now the desperation's gone.
Yeah, dude. All right. So yeah, just. Lucy, same shtick as Natsu. If she's fucking anyone, it's probably Natsu, but it doesn't seem like she has. So even though she's a switch, she's one who hasn't fucked.
Right. Erza. Now, I am going to probably call this video is Erza a power bomb, because like she's probably the most, like, character that fits that the most. Yeah, the most clickbaity one. Like, you got to get Aizen, Zoro, Tyrion, and then like Erza would probably be the most clickbaity fairy tale character.
Erza, so what you and I talked about is you think Erza would probably be a switch, because she has multiple times expressed the opposite interests there. But what I pointed out is one, she's similar to Lucy, has not fucked, because if she's fucking anyone, it's Jalal. And as Sentry Quest outright addressed, they haven't done that yet, and they're very pent up about it.
Nope. Oh man, Jalal, man, he's so down bad for
it. That's the thing. Erza may be a switch, but if she's only fucking Jalal, she may as well be a top, because we saw what Jalal was.
Yeah, I know.
manga.
That was such a good scene. The anticipation. How long is she gonna make me wait?
So yeah, that's what's happening with Erza.
Yeah, okay. Gray's.
Gray. We know that Gray, fucking made Juvia go cold turkey for the whole time skip. What a fucking monster.
I know, how could he?
Considering the fact that in the current story, he's still kind of being like, ooh, do I like Juvia or not? Ooh, I think we're supposed to think he hasn't done it yet.
Yeah, but is he a top or a bottom or a switch?
He's a switch. He's maker magic. He's multi-versatile.
You're right. That is true. It's a good point. All right, Happy.
I'm gonna say not quite a child, but like may as well be.
What do you mean? Happy pulls. He pulls so much, man.
Oh, yeah. Actually, to specify, he doesn't Century Quest.
Yeah, dude, he pulls so bad. He pulls so much.
I do think that's a very funny jump. All of Fairy Tail is just him getting ignored by Carla. Century Quest, fucking left and right. You can't stop this man.
Dude, the misfortune scene was so fire.
Honestly,
the fucking riz off that man. No, the game is off the charts.
No, what's funny is I don't think he's fucked, but he would be a service top, so why the fuck not?
Yeah. You are not misfortune, you're misfortune. Oh, what a bar! Guy. What a bar!
Gajeel, he did fuck canonically.
Top. Yeah. I don't think he does it a whole ton, but no. I can imagine he does it with Levy a whole ton, but not like...
I think he doesn't do it with Levy a whole ton for two reasons. He can't fuck Levy at her place because she lives in Fairy Hills, and he's probably too embarrassed to fuck Levy at his place because he doesn't want Panther Lily to overhear.
I'm sure Panther Lily's like mature enough to say, hey, can you like leave the house for like an hour and a half?
but is Gajeel? But you know Gajeel's a fucking dork.
That's true.
He's definitely only fucking Levy in like the Fairy Tail basement when he's confident no one's gonna catch them.
That's a funny. That's a great headcanon. That's a great.
Juvia, bottom who is starved.
The thing is, I don't think I think she's willing to take him anyway. I think she'll take Gray anyway.
No, but clearly she wants to be a bottom.
I think she's fantasized about Gray in every position possible.
Usually, whenever we see it, it's Gray as the one in control. That's her most typical fantasy.
I guess that's fair. Yeah. Well, but they also have like Juvia buns where it's just like, oh yeah, she wants to eat his face.
But she also wanted him to eat hers.
Ah, you're right. That's why I switched. That's why I switched. That's why I switched.
Yeah, but also there's that fucking scene in Tenro where she's like chasing Gray on all fours backwards, trying to get him to slap her ass. That was a real scene. What a fucking manga. All right, that's a child. Be gone.
Carla.
No. Sigma? Question mark.
I mean, they kind of tease a thing with her and Happy sometimes, but like I think
she's
like
too Sigma.
Yeah, you're right. It's just like, all right, if I can imagine like he's a dork and I hate him, but it wouldn't be the worst. But like no, I'm not about that.
Yeah, she hasn't reached that level yet.
All
Mira
right.
Canonically has fuck. Which is not shocking.
Yes. Right here. Every time she's put in a situation,
a dominatrix.
No, without a doubt, every time she's put in a scenario, it's just oh yeah, she doms the other person, or like she's a model and she's doing a pinup pose. It's one or the other.
So yeah, that's just what she is.
It's she's either like a hard dom or like big sister energy.
Okay, and who is next?
Big sister mommy dom energy, right? Master Mac
has a kid.
Yeah, he does, but how does he like to take it?
I think in his youth he was a top. And you know what? He's not that okay. Now that he has a wheelchair, he's not fucking. But before that, I bet he could still top if he needed to.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to have the back issues that some of the older gentlemen on these lists tend to deal with.
Yeah, the ones that we've been worried about for the other ones. All right. Next is Loxus. Loxus is also canonically.
We also know.
Shit. Okay, wait. Does he kinda or does he fuck?
That's a good question.
I think. Okay, no, wait, Puff. He definitely fucked a lot. Do you remember where he was during the time skip?
Blue. Oh, you're right. Blue Pegasus, dude. He was right there in the host club with Blue Pegasus. Dude, I am just imagining the line of women that showed up every day to pay for an hour with him.
Oh, no, I checked. No, actually, we do see that. That Natsu and Lucy are standing during the Lahar blast, or not the Lahar, the Virgin blast. Yeah. So they are canonically not.
Dude, Loxus is electrifying.
But also just in like back when he was a bad boy, he was absolutely fucking going around doing it.
Yeah. Kana.
I fuck. Why is she? I gotta check. I gotta check. I gotta check.
The thing is, like, I can imagine her going pretty much anywhere on this list. Is the
Yeah, that's
thing.
why I'm checking. I want to see if she's in the did they fuck chapter. Yeah, I can stream this. You don't need to show the audience, but you can help me look. All right. All right. I'm looking. Minerva fucked. Rogue fucked. Makarov fucked. Is Kana here? Kana's not here. Oh, Kana, no, Kana has not fucked. Look, she's fine.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. But what's her preferences?
Kana is either a switch or a top, I think.
That makes sense, yeah. Let's put her on top who doesn't, because just for
All
this. Yeah. All right, Elfman. Yo, the biggest boy is here.
I'm going to assume Elfman has done it with Evergreen.
That's a safe assumption, right? And you know, I imagine he's like, I got a top because that's what the man does.
Yes,
man does.
And he has to be gentle, not literally because of his sheer sigh. The most gentle top. Like, he's basically doing push-ups to make sure he doesn't fall. He's like, if my full weight touches her, she'll die.
No, dude, just like, are you sure you want me to be transformed while I do this? That's like I have to be twice as careful now.
This is really weird.
It's like, why'd you pick the salamander turtle thing? This is the heaviest one.
Ever, what is wrong with you? Stupid.
Lizana. Right. Probably Lizana hasn't. Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean on not likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems like a bottom.
Yeah. Levy. Probably bomb to Magic Gajeel's top.
Yeah. It's Levy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guildarts, that's a fucking
slut. Here we go. I think he's a slutty switch. I think I think
Guildarts has learned with age to do whatever he can.
I know, dude. Like, Lily does it so often, he'd get bored just doing it one way.
All right.
Evergreen. All right, now we know Evergreen kind of wants to be a top because, you know, like, she's kind of like trying to imitate
but
Erza.
The point is she's a fail girl Erza.
Yeah, she's a fail girl Erza, so fail girls will go into the bottom tier.
When you're failing at being a top, you become a bottom. All right, Freed doesn't... Okay.
Saying that fail girls go in bottom just feels so weird.
Hey, it's not universally true. It's true with Evergreen specifically. All right, then we have Freed, who
is a bottom.
I don't think Loxus has fucked Freed. I think we'd know, because I think Freed would be the happiest he's ever been.
I think Loxus is completely oblivious to his feelings.
I don't think Loxus knows. Loxus is like, oh yes, Freed, my most loyal man. He rubs my back every time I take a bath. It's great. I love that Loxus not fucking knowing how gay Freed is.
All right, Bixlow.
Okay, wait, no, we know that so Bixlow has like joke fluid where she's like, "Wow, Lucy, you look really sexy in that cheerleader getup." So like, what does that tell us?
I kind of want to lean top because of the way his abilities work. It's like,
that is fair.
He's a manipulator type. Wow, that's his Nen category.
Do we think Bixlow's fucked? I think it'd be kind of cool if he had.
I mean, like, he hangs with Loxus. I'm sure, like, you know, like Loxus man.
I bet he has, because they also went to Blue Pegasus.
Yeah, you know, maybe
because he was saving himself for Loxus.
I'm just imagining like the women who like lined up for free, and he's like, oh, okay, I'll pour your tea. I'll pour your tea.
Freed's day is the fact that we know he bought the magazine of the naked members of the guild. So like his peak was just being like, oh, there's a lot of nice looking men here. This isn't the worst job. Lily's definitely Sigma.
Yeah, he's Sigma. He's never shown any interest whatsoever. He just wants to master the blade. Loki, slutty switch. Slutty switch. Ah, yuck. Yuck, you horny goblin. Horny goblin.
Macau. He was well, it's kind of implied that like his wife left him because he was being like a bit of a whore.
Yeah, so like I guess like that might mean that like he's been around a lot.
Yeah, I think in his youth he was.
Yeah.
And he's kind of settled down with age.
Yeah, I guess.
And now he's just a creepy old man, which is, not great.
Yeah,
But
but then where does he go? Is he a bottom who really slept around?
I think Makao is the top.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
All right,
Mixla.
Wakaba. Now Wakaba is literally, I hate my wife, the character. He's just, man, I hate my wife.
Where do we put wife? Because I don't imagine he goes around a lot as much, at least because he's still with his wife.
She's like, hey Mira, you want to hook up with me? And she's like, go date your wife, Wakaba. And he's like,
no, not my wife.
So we know he has a daughter, so I get the feeling he probably fucks his wife like very occasionally, and that's it.
All right, but then where does he go? Well, I guess he kind of has a maker magic, kind of. So I guess switch.
Oh yeah, switch. Yeah, he has smoke fists.
Yeah.
All right, Alzak's definitely the bottom in their relationship. I'm gonna specify that now.
Fair. She's a cowgirl. She's a cowgirl.
With each other. Do you think they only kinda, or do you think they fuck?
The thing is, like, it's kind of weird to put like someone in top who fucks when they only do with one person, because it's like, do
they fuck like all the time?
No, it's like I don't fear the man who slept with 100 people. I fear the man who slept with the same person 100 times.
So I wouldn't be surprised. I think they do fuck a lot, or at least they did before they had a kid. But then they have the kid get babysat all the time, so I think they probably might still fuck all the time.
Yeah, but I feel like it's just confusing when if you look at the list and you see, wait, why would she be they be and
fair.
I think that's kind of confusing, even though like I get what you're saying. I see the vision.
And then Jet and Joy don't fuck.
But they're top tiers. You're right. They're in Sigma Grindset. That's why they haven't fucked anyone, right?
No.
I mean, they're so. How could they not, man? Like, if they wanted to,
say Droy is the bottom and Jet is the top, and
they could have had Levy at any time they want.
No,
anytime. Snap of their finger, they could have gotten it done.
Yeah, they say it to each other while they fucking drink late at night.
Yeah, we let Gajeel take that one. We let Gajeel. The guy, he had a rough time.
I know there's a joke about Max fucking a broom.
Because the thing is, he does react to Lacard's you die if you're not a virgin magic. But did he do that just because he keeps getting a broom stuck up his ass every time?
Has he fucked that broom that thoroughly?
Yeah, because again, every time there's a big explosion in the guild or whatever, he'll just get a broom up his ass somehow. So it's like, is that what it's counting, or did he actually manage to get some action?
I think it's only a broom.
Well, if he's taking it and the broom's, then he's a bottom. And he did fuck the broom.
Because it happens.
Yeah, alright, hold on. We're gonna have to put ad rule below. We're gonna have to just put one just for Max. Bottomed to the broom.
Alright,
our unique little king here. He's the only one going in this tier.
Wakaba. What's his fucking name? Nab. Fucking Nab. All right, so Nab's whole thing is that he's an indecisive little shit who stares at the board all day and never takes his job.
So does that mean he's a switch, or is
he's
he
a bottom who doesn't fuck because he's waiting for something that's never coming?
All right.
Warren. Now Warren's whole thing is mind reading. And I don't think we saw if he was affected by
no. I remember. I'm pretty confident that he wasn't.
He was immune to the
he was immune, so he didn't do it. But what's his preferences? How would he do?
He's a mind reader, which I feel like has to play in somehow. I feel like Warren just screams bottom.
Sure,
He kind of.
I mean, you're not just saying that because he's a low tier, are you, Shiki? No, come on. No, you're not just saying that because he's a low tier. Just because you have a low power level doesn't.
The
snake.
All right, now so here's the question. Obviously, she's fucking Eric. Is Eric topping? That is the question.
All right, now the way that snakes have sex is that they just coil into a big ball and roll around and wrestle.
Yes, she is a human now.
She's a snake, though. She's like...
I love that I called him Eric and not fucking Cobra.
Yeah, just like I'm gonna keep calling my goat Sawyer instead of his other name.
So fuck. What was the Century Quest chapter where we saw their home life? They may have hinted at something.
You're right. We did see. All right. The thing is, I just want to go for the snake reading where yes, you ball up and you just roll around.
Or they are objectively fucking.
Sorry, I didn't mean to put it there. I just set my mouse down for a sec. Well, the whole snakes don't even bottom because they go all around top and bottom. It's just well, how does that work then? I
No.
guess there'd be a switch at that point.
Yeah, I guess so. You can put her there while I try and find the chapter.
All right, good luck trying to find that. I'll deal with Romeo and put him in child. Mist. Hmm. Where is Hugo? I mean, he's kind of Mist is kind of manipulative, so like it's kind of like you maybe want to put him top because he's very manipulative a lot of the time. But like, is that really? He might just be Sigma Grindset because he's all about the mission for the most part. He doesn't like ever actually show any real interest, or does he? Because I don't remember any instances where he does. You find it?
No, and remember, there's literally a scene where we see Jet and Droy's inner thoughts, and it's Jet going, "Damn it, I liked her too," and Droy going, "I wonder if it's too late to steal her away," in relation to Levy.
I remember that. All right, poorly Yusika. She old. She real old.
Yeah, she old.
And she's a hermit, so I'm gonna guess she's Sigma Grindset because like no, I hate.
Probably. Also, she hates humans.
She may be Ace because like she doesn't like, but like I think Sigma just makes more sense considering it's like no, I'm choosing to just be a hermit and to fuck people. Not that way. Like she doesn't fuck people. She's like no, I hate people. Don't want to be around them. Mistigan. Okay, now we know that Jalal is a bottom. But this is his bizarro version.
Here is that Kinana is the top and Cobra's the bottom.
Epic. Okay. She balls around on him so hard. Okay, so
yeah.
now with Mistigan, we're gonna put Jalal in bottom probably. So Mistigan is the bizarro.
His opposite.
Yeah, he's the bizarro version, so he's gonna have to go in Tapu kinda.
Or is he just Sigma?
No, I think he's probably done because he's the king now. You got Nightwalker there.
Although Nightwalker acts more like his maid than his suitor, so.
Well, maybe. Hey, don't kick shame. Love. Yeah, maybe, and also because he's supposed to be the opposite. Then it's like, oh, we have a bottom who doesn't pull, and then a top who does.
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right, yo, it's one of the bitches Happy pulled.
I'm just going to assume this is a top or a bottom that doesn't fuck.
Yeah, she doesn't fuck, but she's a bottom because she loves the service top Happy. All right. Oh,
Ivan has a son.
Ivan has a boy. He has a little baby boy.
Okay, so Ivan is either a very sad top or a bottom who says he's a top.
There's not a whole lot to go on.
A top that has never pleased a bottom.
That's why he only has one kid. He only managed it once.
He originally was planning on having like a fucking succession battle between all his kids, but he couldn't get any past lines.
It's like, damn it, that plan's out ruined now.
God damn it!
All right. Ooh, Hades.
Hades is Sigma.
Yeah, he's Sigma. No relations as far as we're aware, and he just wants to master his dark arts and worship his god Zeref.
Yeah, if he had a secret kid, we probably would have learned by now.
Okay, this is
Mavis fucked once. And
no, dude. This is the thing.
Spread, right?
This is the thing. This is the thing. Okay, we're gonna leave her here for a sec. Hold on. Add row above. The darkest top.
Is that Zeref?
Yes, it's Zeref.
Okay, yeah. Because Mavis was the bottom when they fucked, right?
The thing is, dude, I'm pretty sure Mavis was on bottom because she wasn't moving at all. Is the thing?
I don't like that implication one bit.
Well, it's just like, what else could have happened, man?
No,
it's either a test tube baby or he did it with the.
No, I think it's supposed to be unclear what happened.
Absolutely, it is. But it's either test tube baby or necrophilia.
I don't like either of those options, man. Alright, so enough of that. So yeah, Mavis is
should we call her the lightest bottom?
Maybe you should just put bottom question mark.
Okay, add row below.
I really hope it wasn't Decker. If it was, I hope Mavis would have more beef about that. Or she doesn't know, which is horrific in its own way. I don't like any.
The thing is, she didn't know. She actually didn't know about the kid. Is the thing?
Yeah, she didn't know who August was, which we do know.
Yeah.
All right, that's horrible. Warren.
It's like she was affected by the thing too, so it's like, oh
It does count
no.
as fucking. All right. I hope you're. I'm
By
going
thing,
to.
I mean the sex magic, of course,
No,
for the
I'm going to
audience.
assume your dark reading is wrong, and you're like forgetting a very obvious page. That's what I'm going to do for my own sake.
Yeah, that's possible. That's certainly possible. It's been like a year since I
Warren.
read Fairy
Is
Tail.
I think Warren might be Sigma.
I think he's Ace. He's a tree.
Oh hell yeah! Why not?
Trees reproduce asexual. Oh wait,
No,
I might have a
so
picture of
he
him as.
became a tree because he was
I
Ace.
might have
It
a.
was his.
I might have a
It was
picture
his
of him as a
calling.
tree here somewhere. I might have put him like twice
Oh, you
accidentally.
grabbed him twice.
Yeah. Oh, that's the thing about I should explain this to the audience. There was no good Fairy Tail tier lists. Like they were all incomplete. Like you have one where it's like they have everyone but the Endless characters, and then one where it's like, oh, they got the Endless characters and like every background character from Twilight Ogre for some bizarre reason, but then they're missing half of Sabertooth, and it's like, what's going on here? Why are you like this? I thought Fairy Tail was fairly popular. We don't have one actual. I made this I had to make this myself. It's not like every character, just the ones that I think we were gonna bother putting.
Nice.
So I don't see. Other Warren. So I'm just gonna put him here and say he's a tree.
Nice.
All right. Loxus's great granddaddy.
What's his name? I don't remember.
I'm forgetting his name too. Oh man, I was just staring at the wiki page.
So stupid.
Yuri. Well, Yuri means girls love.
He had a wife that he liked a lot. So he must be a
lesbian.
And that's kind of all we know is he had a Yuri that he had a wife that he liked a lot.
Yeah. You know, I guess we could just go with the okay, Lux's family are
Or
mostly
we could
top.
call him a bottom because he's a pretty boy.
Well, the thing is, like, all of Lux's whole family has been in top so far. So it's like, is it like, you know?
Yeah, but maybe he's the one to break away from that.
Well, I mean, technically, it would have been them breaking away from him because he's the oldest one here.
That's because they grew up in a guild. They had order. Yuri grew up in chaos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
is that the ghost?
This is the ghost Lich. I think his name is Lich from 100 Years Quest.
Makarov's dead friend.
Yeah. So, did he manage to pull before he died?
No. I'm gonna lock in no.
I guess we could call him a/Eldritch Horror because he's a ghost now.
So yeah, why not? Who cares?
Yeah, you know, would you like care anymore once you're a ghost? That's questionable. Oh, yo, Jose!
Jose's
the Wizard Saint! The Wizard Saint. Is he bloodlusted?
No, I'm pretty sure he's shown actual horniness.
Yeah, okay. Oh, right, I think he has with Lucy almost once, I think.
Yeah, possibly. I think he has the clout to have fucked at least once.
Yeah, and I think he does what he'd prefer to be a top. He's like, yeah, I'm the coolest guy.
Yes.
I'm the coolest Wizard Saint.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, okay.
Gajeel again.
I accidentally put him like twice because he was in both Fairy Tail and Phantom Lord.
Oh, that makes sense. All right, I think this guy's
Aria.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. Not much to go on, but like I guess so he kind of I don't know. Fairy Tail ripped off One Piece, and he kind of looks almost like Kuma if you squint your eyes and like if you poke one of your eyes out, and then like maybe he looks a bit like Kuma.
He just gives an Ace vibe to me. Juvia again because it's Phantom Lord.
Yeah, I was kind of mindlessly plugging them in.
This fucker.
Okay, I'm gonna put him in bottom, who kind of fucks because he's Earth, so he's at the bottom.
So he's always below your feet.
Yeah, he's always on the bottom. You can't get him on top. You can't get him on. It's impossible.
All right, fucking fire guy that trained Romeo during the time skip.
I don't know what to do with him.
All he does is try sword fighting Natsu and then failing, and then I'm pretty sure he grows like a goatee in the time skip.
I guess maybe I don't know. Let's not even put him, honestly.
Do we just make him a switch because we don't have enough variety there?
Sure. Okay.
Totemaru, you are now a switch.
Yo, I think we got another Sigma here.
Yeah, Drew is definitely Sigma.
Yeah, he's just I will be the strongest pillar. I will be the strongest man.
He keeps losing.
No, man. He beat the shit out of Zero. He's still strong.
No, he beat the shit out of Brain.
Right, yeah, he beat the shit out of Brain.
He didn't get to fight Zero because he had to save Natsu.
He would have beat Zero, though. He would have beat Zero.
Logistically, yes.
He would have beat Zero. Zero is just he's kind of like what was the name Jogo whatever his name from Jujutsu Kaisen, the volcano guy, where it's like a high tier who never gets a good fight because he's always fighting someone more stupid than him.
It's very sad.
All right,
Leon. Do you think he got over Juvia enough to ever fuck someone?
That's a good question. Because we know like that one girl likes him, but like I don't think he's reciprocated
But
feelings
she
at
got
all.
engaged to someone else, so she
Yeah,
got
so I
over it.
don't think he ever reciprocated. So I
No,
think he's either I guess
I could
like top
see
who
him
doesn't.
being.
Top who doesn't.
Yeah, he's probably a top.
Yeah, I think so. You know.
Hard to read that. If you told me he was like a bottom who says he's a top, I would believe you. Um,
I would also believe that too.
I believe that in a heartbeat. All right, her.
I think she's a switch because on one hand she's all like lovey dovey, but also on another hand it's
She's
like
a
she's
fucking
yeah
freak.
her abilities of manipulation and stuff like that. She manipulates objects, so I'm gonna put her in
Yeah.
switch.
Um.
Yo, anti magic boy.
Um. Um.
All right, I got a fun idea for him. I got a fun.
Okay, what's your
You're
idea?
probably
You're
gonna
adding a tier for this fucker.
you're probably gonna not think this is funny, but I think it's funny.
No, his whole thing is that he creates waves that negate magic. Cock block. What did he get cock blocked from? Or does he cock block other people?
He cocksblocks other people by negating their magic.
So stupid. I don't care because there's nothing else to do with him. Sure.
You know, you're right. That's not lore accurate. I can't put it. I can't. I have
I
integrity.
don't know what to. Yeah, I don't know why you put him in Toby. I love Toby, but I don't know where you'd even put Toby.
I think Toby is I think he's the immature ace. He's the late bloomer
Okay, I
immature
thought you were gonna
ace.
say he's a bottom because he's a dog.
No, man, he doesn't care about that
That's
stuff.
your logic.
No, it is my logic, but also he doesn't care about that stuff. Ace comes first.
Okay.
Oh, yo,
Child.
another child.
Child
Yo,
trio.
Bob, it's Bob.
Bob definitely. I think Bob is a slutty switch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Bob is fucked every which way
Dude,
Sunday.
Blue Pegasus Guildmaster, no way he hasn't had sex 10 billion
Bob,
times.
yeah.
10
Bob
billion
knows
times and no less. No less. Yo, boy!
Go.
The ultimate service top.
No one makes your day like Ichiya makes your day.
Dude, I will never understand. Like Erza must have been like really, really madly in love with Jalal to resist Ichiya for so long.
And this is back when she thought Jalal was still being a slave-running psychopath. That was
I know.
insane
I think Erza's a bit of a freak. Erza's a bit of a freak, honestly. Look at his jawline. Oh, shit. Dude, when he takes off his shirt and he starts smelling his perfumes.
Yes, my king.
Dude, listen, like, he's very handsome. He's got the attitude. He's got the suave moves. But above all else, he's got the smell.
Yes,
he's got the smell.
Like and he's also two small things. One, he's like the pseudo head of Blue Pegasus. His mom doesn't do anything. And two, and this is the big one, he one-shot Bacchus.
He did. You have Elfman in the fight of his life being like, I can't even fight him. I just have to like bait him into hitting me.
Evolution of Bacchus, where it's introduced Erza as like, I've never beaten him. Our fights always ended in draws. To Elfman being like, I won by endurance. I'm half dead. To Ichiya being like, prepare to die.
One punch!
Which I guess makes sense because Erza did say Ichiya is a legendary wizard.
All right, should we put them all in service top?
No, because they each do different things.
You're right. They're also
Hibiki is so he all right. So yeah, first we got Hibiki. It's the first one. Hibiki is like the smart, pretty boy. He's like your generic shoujo nice guy.
Yeah, so I think that is supposed to be service top.
He is the service top.
I think he's supposed to be bottom. He's supposed to be like the
his thing is he's your little brother. But
yeah, I was about to say
because he's gotten older, he doesn't like that image, but he hasn't found a new one yet. So I think he's still kinda.
Yeah.
But wouldn't he fuck a lot though? Because he's from Blue Pegasus.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
And then he's the tsundere, so he might also be a bottom who fucks.
Yeah. Tsunderes are almost always bottoms.
Right. Jenny, I think Jenny's a switch.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, yo, Bach.
Because she's from Blue Pegasus.
You're right. Oh my god, everyone. I forgot. You're right.
I'm glad we've just decided everyone in Blue Pegasus fucks like
literally for a living. That's what they do, bro.
Yes. I'm glad we're just acting like Blue Pegasus is a brothel and not a guild.
Yo, Bacchus.
Bacchus definitely fucks a lot.
Yeah, he probably does. Is he a slutty switch? I think might be a switch.
I think either he is or he's on the road to it. Like I think he will become what Gildarts is, but I don't know if he's
Yes.
there yet.
Yes, that's what exactly what I was thinking. It's like, yes, he's done it so often. He's probably tried everything. Also, he's probably like really drunk half the time he's
No,
doing it.
my only thought process is I'm not sure if he's there yet or if he'll reach it later.
Yeah. I guess we just put him here for now.
Yeah, we can just assume he's already there.
All right. Now, I think he's a top who kind of fucks, and he's very hard rule is missionary only. He's very hard
Yes.
missionary
Oh
only.
yeah, no. Sex is for the purpose of creating a strong heir.
Yes, nothing else. Like, that scene where he says, like, has, strip get out trash, that wasn't for his sexual gratification or pleasure at all. That was just business, bro.
Yes, that was solely to mortify her. He had
solely to mortify. No ulterior motives there. Just
He's
straight
just
business.
Just
straight. It was pure maliciousness. It was pure maliciousness and calculative, like, ruling. Yeah.
All right. Sting's
has not. We know that because of the card fight.
Sting's the super virgin.
Yeah.
And he's diet Natsu, so is he just a top who doesn't fuck just like Natsu?
Yeah, and he does say I'm focusing on Natsu right now, implying that he has a crush on Natsu.
Yes, yes.
He and not, and I imagine he and Natsu would fight to see who's on top. That's his ideal like fantasy here.
He would lose that fight horribly.
But he'll try. He'll give it a good shot.
He'll give it his damnedest.
He'll give it a shot. Okay, Rogue has. I remember Rogue has.
I think the implication is he fucked Minerva.
Yeah. And I'm going to put him in Badmu kinda for the same reason as Earth guy here. Yeah, he's always beneath you.
And
also
broody little goth guy being a bottom is a trope.
Yeah, also another trope is like ninja boyfriends are almost always bottoms, and he does have like ninja vibes a lot.
He is a ninja boyfriend.
Yeah. All right.
Also, again, he probably fucked Minerva, and there's no way Minerva's bottoming.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was like literally the same scene where they're together against the cards.
Yeah, that's kind of the implication.
Yeah. All right.
Rufus is. I think Rufus might be a slutty switch.
Slutty, I'm not too sure, but
definitely switch because he's the ultimate maker.
Yeah, yeah, definitely a switch. The most versatile man on the planet, but I'm not sure if he's a slutty switch though.
That's fair.
I think he has high standards.
Oh, that's a good point. You're right.
I think he has like stupidly high standards.
You're right. He wouldn't fuck people who put the guild's name in peril.
You can't just be hot. You gotta like be you have to like reading like old like classic novels. You have to be very well read in literature and such for him to and yada yada. Well, you must be able to brew tea to the perfect temperature, shit like that.
Another one that I love because of the vagueness is we see Jalal passed out after Lockhart does his spell, right?
Yeah.
But look at the context. So it's like, oh, was it Lockhart or August? And now the implication is it was August. Which is funny. Who's next?
All right, we got Loxus again. We got Loxus 2.0.
Well, his whole thing is that he's a master singer. He has amazing singing ability.
Wow.
Remember, because like I think he won the award for like best after show performance for when he sang after killing that guy.
Oh yeah, right. I remember that. How cool.
How cool. So I think Olga can seduce.
Yes, but like, is he with Loxus? I guess because he's kind of a Loxus clone.
I don't think he fucks as much as Loxus. I think he's a lower Loxus.
You're right. He is a lesser Loxus, so we'll put him in a lesser Loxus.
Minerva,
top.
Who probably just, I think she just kind of fucks.
I think she went in with like the same mindset as her dad, but like mellowed out over time. And it's like, I know, I'll just be a normal top and not a top who only does it for the purpose of reproduction. Yo,
I feel like Frosh may as well be a child.
Yeah, may as well. Like
despite being the same age as all the other Exceeds, Frosh does not have the brain as the rest of the other Exceeds.
No, honestly, I'm not sure like it's fair to put him in Ace because he's just like he's Frosh.
Look at him. I call him. Well, there's literally I think it's like a manga extra too. There's a chapter where they recreate those whole. There's like a lot of Japanese TV shows where it's like little kid goes to the store for the first time, and they recreated one of those, except it's Frosh.
I
So Frosh is very
know.
clearly a little kid.
That chapter was so cute. They're like, oh, he's like, he doesn't know where to go. He's asking for directions. Come on, Frosh, you can do it. Come on, Frosh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a parody of a type of reality TV in Japan.
Yeah. Lester.
Fucking
Lecter.
Lecter.
All right, well, where does Lecter go?
My entire perception of Lecter is based around his stupid dub voice.
I think he's a bottom who doesn't.
That's fair, actually. That's valid.
Yo, Yukino.
She's
Was
a
not
lesser Lucy, so
not
that's what
affected.
Lucy is.
Not affected. So I guess yeah.
Yeah, because she's a Lucy parallel.
Yo, she was affected.
Angel got fucking blasted by it.
Yeah.
Angel fucks all the time.
Yeah, but like, is she a top, bottom, or switch?
She's either a bottom or a switch.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. She's a celestial spirit mage, and like she's they're objects, they're tools to me. So like maybe
she's a power bottom.
Oh my god!
She tells her spirits what to do.
Okay, I think she is a power bottom, not in the sense that like she physically takes control from the bomb, but in the sense that she wants a service top.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I think that's my perception of it.
All right, Kagura. Kagura has not fucked. We know this.
No, yeah, I know.
And we know this because, as we learned, she's a gaybo who wants to kiss Erza.
She is a gay who wants to kiss Erza, but like, is she kind of gives me Sigma vibes at the same time. Like,
I think she was unsigma'd.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I think that is true. I think it's
like, obviously she was Sigma to begin with, but her character development was getting unsigma'd.
Literally, like, her introduction is, while you were out having sex, I was mastering the blade, and then it's like, well, but Erza's so cute, though. Oh my god, she's so sexy.
And now it feels weird. Could Kagura be a bottom? Would that make sense? I don't think it's gravity magic, which I feel like screams top.
Yeah, and also she did like kiss Erza, like she initiated that.
The forward one.
Yeah, she was the one being
I think
forward
gravity
there.
magic. And do we think she's fucked?
I don't think she has.
No.
I think
she's
got her eye on the prize. Eye on the prize is Erza.
Soon, because she's a gaybo and her current profession is swimsuit modeling with other women. She'll get there soon.
If someone can manage to get her eyes off Erza.
Yes. Someone's like, come on.
There's this one cute redhead intern, and it's like, I'll settle. I'll settle.
All right, Miliana. Well, she uses a whip and ties you up, which kind of implies.
Yeah.
And also, it's equally funny because her love interest is the block guy, and him bottoming to her sounds phenomenal.
It does. Like her and Wally, like were such a great couple.
I really like the idea of Wally bottoming to her. That's
yeah. Well, Wally's somewhere down here. We'll get to him sooner or later.
As I said, gravity kind of implies top, but her whole thing is switching forms.
Don't underestimate chubby girls, but she's more than just a chubby girl. Yes. Flare, okay.
Flare reads, I feel like pretty heavy top coated.
Yeah, no, this is the thing.
I just think of that one shot of her looming over Lucy in the pool.
I know, like the thing is, she's basically like I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be modeled after like a yandere and stuff like that. Where it's like, she's so obsessive, but like at the same time, it's like, she does like mellow out a tad bit.
I think
afterwards.
She would still be a top.
That is true. That is fair. Yeah.
Do I think she's fucked?
That's actually a good question. Maybe she hasn't.
I don't think she has. She grew up in the giant village where she wasn't fucking. And then she joined Ivan's guild, where I think she was too busy being abused. And then she went back to the giant village. Did
she manage to do it in the abuse period? Is that what happened? Is she a victim?
Did she do it during the 7-year time skip? I also have my doubts. But it was also the abuse period. No, I don't think she did.
Yeah.
Also, the only person she's ever shown lust towards is Lucy, and they definitely didn't fuck, so there's that.
Yeah, that's true. And also, like, right after she goes right back to the village and is, like, pretty happy to just be there where there's, like, literally no other women, so it's like...
I think she's fine.
Yeah.
All right,
Blue Note. Gravity is a top if we're gonna keep going.
No, but Blue Note's Sigma, which overrides that.
Are we sure?
Yeah, Blue Note's locked in. Blue Note's whole thing is he wants to find fairy.
Oh right, yeah, no, bloodlusted. He's
you could say
Kenpachi
bloodlusted,
Zaraki.
actually. That's right.
I am Kenpachi Zaraki. You are my Ichigo Kurosaki.
He keeps saying, "Could you fly?" All right, Bora is a rapist.
Oh, that reminds me. I was gonna add another tier.
Oh no! What is it, like slightly less dark top? I don't know, but we don't need that. We've had those in every tier list we've done. Why would
But
we
there's
add
a
a
lot
category
in
for
Fairy
that?
Tail though. It's like a go-to like minor villain is you do
Fair
this.
enough. But the thing is, he didn't only do. It's actually fair because remember he dated Juvia. I don't think that went anywhere. It's just funny.
Okay, and
Right,
I'll make
we
it
have
blue.
The most concerning tier. All right,
Jalal, bottom who doesn't fuck. The anticipation! How long you gonna keep me waiting? Erza, let's do it now! We can do it now, Erza!
Nice. All right, do I think Merity has fucked? I'm gonna actually guess no, because she's been like following Jalal and Old Tier like a dog for like the whole time.
Yeah, is that Sigma though? Like, you know, she's like
I don't think that's
dedicated to the mission.
Sigma. I think that's kind of just following your parent.
Yeah, like she hasn't like had enough time to spread her wings and explore relationships yet. I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah. And her whole thing is the emotion link. I don't know what we would read that as.
Hmm.
Should we just make her another switch that doesn't fuck like Lucy? Because I feel like
Sure.
that might be fair.
All right. I think I have to make like another like switch
Yeah,
who doesn't
because there's
fuck.
actually a lot of switches that don't fuck in this one, which is new for us.
I guess like that should have been a tier like from the beginning.
Yeah, but
I guess
we just never had enough to justify it.
Yeah.
And then Melody, yeah.
Switch who don't. I'm not gonna put doesn't. I don't have the energy for that. Okay. What color? What color can I? I'll just put it blue. Switch who don't.
Yeah, who cares?
Hold on. Maybe I can just make it this green.
Lime green. Yeah, why not? Who cares?
Alright, there's so many fucking tiers, man. This I'm gonna be honest. This kind of got out of hand. Got out of hand. Like, we're just like, you know, like after every video, it's like, service top was a popular demand, so we'll add service top, and that's a fun counter bottom to power bottom. So we'll put service top in.
You could just Buffalo, you could do.
We have Craster and Zeref making the darkest top.
You can do instead of dark top, instead of darkest top, just have dark top be a category and remove Bora's tier.
But putting Bora in the same like tier as Zeref is like disrespectful to how like disgusting Zeref is, though.
Counterpoint: Bora did human trafficking, which I think is actually quite fucking bad.
You're right, but also one's more icky.
I think we should just fuse them for the sake of a smaller.
No, I don't. I think these are two very different flavors we're talking about. Two very different flavors we're talking about.
Coward.
You wouldn't put Tapu Fucks in the same tier as Service Top, would you?
I mean, we did until the third tier list.
You're right, but also this is more. There's honestly no downside to having a lot of fuck ton of tiers. I'm just being a whiner.
1 million tiers.
Yo, he's a Sigma because he only cares about money, and after money, he only cares about familiar platonic love. Yes, familiar platonic love.
No, what's funny is, what's funny? He's right next to probably the only person he's ever been shipped with. If I had to guess, those two are probably the only ships the other one has.
That's a good one. Yo, Midnight.
Midnight.
I'm gonna put. Yeah, you know, he's too sleepy.
The thing is, don't touch me.
Has he done it before though? Yes or no?
Probably. I think he has.
He had the time. There was a 7-year time.
Not bottom who broomed. I don't think he's done that.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah.
I don't think he's a broom bottom. I'll be honest.
Only one person's a broom bottom.
No. All right. And then Cobra, who we assume is the bottom to Kenon is top.
Yep. Sawyer, my goat, Sawyer.
Do you think Sawyer's fucked?
I think he's
this man.
I think.
Look at this man.
I think. He has not, but he would be a top if he did.
I agree he hasn't, because look at him. He doesn't. He needs to stop dressing like that.
Listen, man, this is his soul. This is him.
Okay,
this is him. All right, you don't love him, you don't get him. Okay, he's saving himself for someone who can appreciate him for the beautiful Sawyer that he is.
And then I think Ultier was a Sigma.
Yeah, makes sense.
Always locked in on something.
Makes sense. Okay, Brain. I think Brain is Sigma.
And then Bloodlusted.
Bloodlusted!
His phrase, I love that they brought it back in Century Quest, that his phrase is literally, if it has form, I must destroy it.
Yeah, man.
He's such a freak. I love him.
Awesome. I think he's bloodlusted too because he is like fight brain. Like I must
Yeah,
fight the
yeah,
strongest
like not
opponent.
quite bloodlusted, more fight brained, but like close enough.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get off to the kill, he gets off to the prelude.
Yo, Rusty Rose. I think he's like the same as Rufus, where it's like switch high standards.
Yeah, that's fair, but I think he fucks more than Rufus does, and I think he can pull more than Rufus can.
I actually disagree because he's a member of a dark guild and like Rufus is not. So like Rufus is kind of a celebrity.
No, but I don't think anyone knows who Rusty Rose is when he fucks. They're just like, who the fuck is this guy?
Okay. Yo.
Sorry, that man has not fucked.
Yeah, absolutely not. But what is the motivation
I think
here?
he's just a top who is incapable of fucking.
Yeah, okay. Right now. Shiki, this solo loving video is super interesting, but can I bore you for like 5-10 minutes?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, what do you want?
I want to get back to this thing.
What am I looking at? Oh fucking
Yeah,
what?
okay, well like so like the recording cut out for reasons someone in my someone in my household made a last minute decision that did something, so now we're here a week later. So let's just get over all the gags we said like last time we were here. I have the original thing here so I can see where we started. We were at the the Tenro Island villain group right now. Okay, so what were we saying about you know, I don't even like. Let's just get to the funniest ones. What were the funniest jokes we said? Do you remember?
Fuck, this is such a bad idea.
I know, but like
no, because I don't remember the order we did things.
I remember we said Edalus Ichiya was a power bottom because he's the exact opposite of of service top Ichiya.
Puff, you know what legitimately might be easier than this?
What?
We ditch the original recording and we just go through the tier list as it's completed and try to explain what the fuck our rationale was.
All right. So like we know these are all obvious power bottoms, right? Power bomb to match Ichiya's service top, opposite of Ichiya's, and then Jugelbutt Gang. Look at them; they're literally built for power bottoming.
And then she's a horny freak, but also her whole thing is she loves summoning spirits, but then just ordering them around and having them do her bidding.
Yeah.
So she kind of laces around.
You see, these guys are power bombs in the sense that they can physically dominate from underneath. She just likes to have service tops. So I guess maybe that's technically not the same thing, but that's where she's going.
I'm gonna say she counts. Also, Mavis is a quote unquote the lightest bottom question mark because it's unclear.
Very unclear whether or not she like actually did anything with Zeref while she was alive and like conscious for it. Yeah. Zeref will be in the darkest top because he's the only one who like, you know, with a corpse.
Implied to have done it with a corpse.
Yes.
Which actually is not worse.
No. It's not as morally reprehensible as the guys in this tier. It is just it's just ickier and grosser.
Yeah. All right. Who's next?
We got the bottoms who fuck, and we got we got Virgo, Sugar Boy, because he's really strong when he's on the ground, sliding across the ground. He can do so much on bottom, dude. He can do so much on bottom.
And then we have basically equated Blue Pegasus to a brothel, like pretty early into this tier list for some fucking reason.
Yeah,
and
for some reason, like it's not obvious.
Yeah, and among the harem boys, this is the tsundere and the like
little brother
guy
type.
Who he wants to move on from that, but he hasn't yet. So like, I feel like those kind of are pretty clear.
Yeah, and then we got some more endless characters just being the opposites of their counterparts. I think we should change Natsu's because like I feel like depending on whether or not they're doing it in the car or not will like radically change his mindset.
Oh, you're right. He is absolutely a switch.
Yes. If it's in the car, he's on top. If he's outside the car, he's on bottom.
Yes. Well, you want to do the inverse of that for regular Natsu? In the car, he's the bottom.
That would be true.
But I don't think he'd be up for it. I don't think he could pull it off.
All right. What else? Is there anyone else who needs explaining?
Anyone else who's? Oh yes. We need to explain why Mr. Dandy is a bottom.
No, we don't. He slides across the ground
No,
real
not
good.
him, not him. The other one.
Oh, right, because his girlfriend's a top. Because she does
Yeah,
BDSM
that's fine.
sometimes. Yeah.
And because just the idea of him being a bottom is kind of funny.
It is very funny. I mean, look at
Anyone
the.
else? Anyone else is just like who they're matched with. Like Rogue fucks Minerva probably, and Minerva seems like the top.
Yeah.
Um, uh, Elfman is like, I'm a man, I have to be on top, and also Evergreen's a fail girl of Erza. Urza's a top, thus the fail girl version of Erza is a bottom.
Yes, yes, very scientific. Then we got the bottom to broom because it's just
yeah.
the running gag that he gets the broom shoved up his ass.
Yeah, repeatedly. These I feel are all pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah,
They either haven't fucked or have been sadly blocked. I think sadly prevented is mainly Jalal, Freed, and Juvia.
yeah, or you have a literal figment of Mavis's imagination here.
Yeah, don't know what to do with that one.
Yeah. We got the Sigma grind set boys.
Is anyone on? I don't think anyone in Sigma needs explaining. The funniest one is August because he's literally like ancient.
No, like literally, like he is the most Sigma here, man. Just like while you were all out having sex, I was practicing magic and mastering every spell on the con.
Oh, that's why it was hilarious that he was immune to the fucking sex blast. It's like he's the oldest man here.
Invel, we thought maybe he would have been willing to bomb to Zeref, but I feel like if that is the case, it would only be at Zeref's request. Therefore, he is doing his boss's orders.
And only during peacetime.
Yes. We also have Gajeel here because he's too busy being a reporter, being on the front lines of the war to, do his thing.
Savior of justice. I think the only noteworthy thing in Child is the two that aren't clear, which is we put the fucking bird because he feels like one.
Yeah, and then
we
Frosh.
Put he sweet because I'm pretty sure she is. And we put Frosh because even though Frosh is the same age as the rest, Frosh is a child.
He's so cute. Look at him.
Frosh is baby. I think I said how Frosh. Like, there's a filler episode equating Frosh to those Japanese kids that go to the store on their own.
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, he's asking for directions. Is he gonna be okay? He took the right turn on the corner. Yes, keep going, Frosh, keep going. Oh, do you remember Scissor Runner?
Yes, he was one
my
of the
boy Scissor Runner. My boy, favorite fairy tale character, Scissor Runner.
Scissor Runner. Yeah, I think the rest there makes sense.
Yeah, they're either fight horny or just bloodthirsty. Yeah. This is self-explanatory.
You can just look at it.
It's funny because like I feel like we have more eldritch horrors than Bleach.
Oh yeah, that's because Mashima made a lot of demons.
Yeah, or just like weirdly like old and godlike dragons and stuff. Yeah. Switches who don't are just kind of. Yeah.
Switches who haven't been able to yet, and I feel this was the first list where we actually had to separate the tiers because there were so damn many.
We probably should have been doing this from the beginning because, like, we have like top tier.
But now it makes. But now we've been forced to.
Yes.
All maker mages are switches, obviously.
Yes, because they're very creative and versatile.
Yes, they can do anything.
Yep.
Slutty switch. A lot of these are people who have been. I think what we said is Bacchus is like proto guild arts.
Yes, yeah. He will get guild arts' numbers soon. Give him a few years.
Like we said, like Bacchus might still be a top now, but he will reach. I need to try it every way. Being a top is too boring soon.
Yeah. Or this is my favorite top who doesn't is God Serene because it's just like I feel like his standards are too high that no one is good enough for him.
Which is really fucking funny.
He loves himself too much.
Yes, I think our justification for Minerva is that for her being a top is well she doesn't fuck because she's gay and she's a shy idiot, but we think she's the top because A, gravity magic I think has that implication, and B, she was the one who was forward with Erza.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, I do think it's very funny that we just said gravity magic, you go in top. It's like default.
I feel like it makes enough sense.
Yeah. All right. Is there anyone here who needs explaining?
Actually, we made Leon the only maker mage that isn't a switch, which is funny.
Oh yeah.
I actually think that fits. Because he's always the angsty one trying to stand out.
Yeah. We put some of the fire dragons here because they have kids, or maybe Atlas Flame doesn't. But like.
No, but you were just assuming he can fuck.
Yeah. We just put the fire ones on top because we know it and like Like, it kind of seems like a one and done deal thing where it's like, the dragons will do it once every, 1,000 years because they have to, and then just fuck off.
For the gods of Ishval, we kind of just had to guess.
Yeah,
Like,
vampire,
oh, a monster and a vampire, you can kind of read that.
Yeah, if there was a doujinshi of these two, I imagine they'd both be tops.
Yeah.
We put the Sabertooth Master and Minerva in the top because it's just like listen, he's the master is a straight missionary top, like missionary strictly, only for the purpose of of reproduction, nothing else. And Minerva shared the similar mindset, but mellowed out as her character arc, dude. So,
Jet and Droy from
Edalus,
yeah,
they would cuck.
awesome.
Yes, because these are the opposites. We can logically assume they would cuck Gajeel if they met.
Except the Gajeel's not interested.
What?
Because Edalus Gajeel is a,
yeah, but if they met Earthland Gajeel, they'd cuck him.
Yeah, oh yeah, he would. They would cuck Earthland Gajeel, of course.
Yeah. This guy, I still don't know who the hell he is, but like he just looks so insane that I had to put him on somewhere.
Yeah. And then the rest are obvious. No one else here needs explanation.
Yeah, well, this is a distinction we made. You could put Kyoka here very easily. Shiki, can you play the sound clip, please?
That's not quite the right sound clip, though.
I guess you're right, but it's funny anyway.
We can save it for someone else, Puff.
Okay. But like, she just like she just hard fits into this category instead.
Yes.
Yeah. And we got the service tops.
Top. We got Happy, the mightiest service top.
Yes, indeed. Dude, you're not misfortune. You're misfortune. Dude, he has so
and then we made Hibiki a service top because we kind of read it as like he's the like nice guy shoujo character, thus within the great land of things.
Yes, he is the second service top in Blue Pegasus.
And then I feel like the top tier doesn't need much explaining.
No.
If any of you don't know who Green Hair Bug Eyes is, he's from Sentry Quest, and that's what he is. That's what he is.
No, dude. He just really wanted to fight Wendy. He thought Wendy would be a super cool fight. I think we should put him in Bloodluster because he just really wanted a cool, good fight with Wendy.
No, that was the worst fight. I hated that fight. All right, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Whew, hopefully we didn't miss anything funny.
It's so sad the recording got corrupted because I feel like this could have been like our biggest video. I feel so bad.
Yeah, I know. Oh, so anyway, I guess next week we will talk about the mural in One Piece and bad One Piece opinions.
Honestly, we haven't seen that many god awful takes yet.
Yeah, no,
it's so open for interpretation. There's not that much to say.
I know, like I imagine, like as the story goes on, like the longer this mural exists, the more people are going to like milk it dry. But like mostly it's not too bad. But we have a bunch of other takes anyway to get through.
Yeah.
So see ya next week or second week or third week or fifth week.
Hopefully my throat heals.
Yep.